What is going on, Hoodie Ninjas? Spectral 50 here, bringing you another 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross video. This one's been highly requested by my community. We are going to be going over ultimates and who I believe you should work on maxing versus who's not really a big deal, who I've done, simple things like that. So let's get into it. So we'll go into the hero selection. So the very first ones you can think of are your Green Jericho. Absolutely, if you can max alt, she is currently the best damage dealer as the recording of this video for the guild boss. I do have her fully 6/6 myself. Does an amazing amount of damage on the guild boss. Absolutely 100%. And if you're going on with her, her association is this charming young lady Gilja. This is the SR version. I have her ultimate currently maxed. This is for more free-to-play budget players. If you are whale or you manage to just pull enough, you can do her SR version, which I don't think I've done anything with yet. Yep, she's right here. I have not done anything with her yet. I do almost have enough to max her out, because you're looking at like the stats that can actually go into the character. For PvP wise, maxing the ults of course Escanor, Green Merlin if you can, and spending coins for these when you're in the coin shop. I highly recommend not spending too many on down here. Wait for them to come on sale if you're a budget player or free to play. I bought Blue Bond specifically because he was one of 2 characters I was missing and I just wanted him. The other alts in here, that King and Blue Deanne, which I'm probably going to buy her, are absolutely worth it. I did splurge and whale a little bit and I maxed out my Gother. When Merlin comes on sale, I'll absolutely be maxing her out, because she is used all over the place. Green Bond, I will not. I don't plan on maxing his alt really at all. As for gold coins, again, you can get your Gilja here. I might buy this just because then I can max her. I maxed out Blue Slater. He is really good for Red Demon. He'll be very good for Hell Demons. That's about the only place he's really good, but his ultimate is definitely worth it there. Helbram, one of the better attack buffers out there. He's pretty much best if you watch my guild boss guide. I do have him maxed. You can get your Jericho here. I highly recommend if you're a budget player or free to play. Again, wait for them to become on sale. Hauser is one I do not have him maxed yet, but I think I have 2 or 3 into him. He is the best farming unit in the game. As for Griamore, I don't use him. I use my SR version. Gil Thunder, I use my SR version unless I happen to pull these guys and don't need to use the coins. Arthur, absolutely 100% worth maxing. I do have mine maxed. I did not have to buy any of them. I just happened to pull a whole lot of them. Again, this is that SSR Gilja. I do not recommend unless you're a whale or you happen to just pull them. Absolutely, Hendrickson is not worth it. Don't even bother. Hard skip. And Elaine is another one. The only place she's really used is Final Boss King. It is helpful, but is not worth spending all your coins on unless you have them to give. We got again Hendrickson. No, absolutely not. I did max my Kane because you use him as a sub quite often. Gustav is an amazing unit for Guild Boss. For Red Demon, I absolutely have him maxed out. Red Slater's another one that's really good for Red Demon, and he's really good for associates for anyone who might need a Slater, so he's worth maxing out. Green Gil Thunder, absolutely. Gil Thunder is an amazing PvP unit and an amazing buffer. Then you got your SR Gilja, like I said before, absolutely. For the most part, because I am a budget spender, I've maxed all of my silver or my rares and quite a few of my SRs. just because I wanted to get him out of the way. This Red Jericho, not really the point unless you just have a bunch of her and you want to. The Hauser, absolutely not. Greenmore again. I mean, it's literally, these are going to be for associates. If you choose one of these characters for associates, absolutely go ahead and max them out, because every single ultimate level adds to the CC that you get, and that combat class is really, really important. This blue Arthur, until you can manage to get your red Arthur all the way up, is amazing to have for like your Merlin associations and whatnot. I have not done anything with this character not at all, like just sitting there. Now here, right here is Wayne Heat. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that horribly wrong. I apologize. Absolutely maxed him out. I use him for farming. I have him leveled up. He's absolutely worth it. And then right here, I have her maxed out because she works with 30% buff to HP in the sub slot. I used her in my final boss King. And I have done absolutely nothing with Vivian at all. As for your rare units, I mean, you get so many silver coins, it's absolutely worth it. We'll go in here now. I have my Hauser maxed. All my rare units are maxed, like Simon, because he's used with association with my Blue Slater. My Meliodas, I did not max. He's only used for the Howlix Demon, and he does enough as is. Green Elizabeth, I don't think I have her maxed out. Not Awakens. Apologize. Do I have her? Yes, I do. Alright. She's a farmer, so it's absolutely worth it. She does great damage. If we keep going down, here's my Gil Thunder. I don't think I haven't maxed yet. Or, yep, I do. I thought I was one short, and I just hadn't done it yet. He's absolutely worth it. Gilja as an associate is great. Red Gother, absolutely. He's pretty much the most used character in the game. He's used absolutely everywhere. Green King, if you got him, you can go for it. It is not a priority. He is only used in Grey Demon, and he does enough damage. Blue King is a very, very useful unit with his Petrify. He's part of the Helbram meta. Definitely a huge AoE alt. He's worth doing it if you have him. If you want to spend a little bit, you can, if that's what you choose. And now Blue Deanne right here, she does another AoE alt, so super, super powerful. I have not gotten her yet, but I have not pulled her coins. I will probably buy one of her coins when it is on sale. Green Liz, absolutely not. You do not need more healing. I do not recommend maxing her alt at all. Green Meliodas, I have not, because I use my blue Meliodas for all of my Meliodas associations. For his ultimate, because it's just easier. Will it hurt to have your green Meliodas? No. If you have it, if you're free to play, I highly recommend just doing it with your blue. Blue King, absolutely not. Tronus Deanne, not really, unless you have them. Bon is a hard skip. Blue Liz is a very, very strong PvP unit. I've seen her used in Howlix Demon. She's very, 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 very strong. She's worth it if you have them, but I wouldn't seek it out. Red Liz is super powerful. I highly recommend hers. Elaine, she's only used in the Final Boss King fight at the moment. I highly recommend not buying them. If you pull them, like I happen to just pull a ton of Elaine, so I did it just to help me in Final Boss King. Red Slater, absolutely worth it. Red Helbram is another one that's worth it if you've got them. I have one sitting here. I might do it here. He's very good in PvP, and you need that combat class. That's Jericho is just not really needed if you've got the good Jericho. If you do not have her max ulted, these other Jerichos are worth it to have as associates for Bon. This Red Liz, I don't have her ult maxed at all. It's another healing one. Even though I have 30 coins, I might max it just to max it, but she's not needed. She's mainly for her passive. The new character that we just got as this video is Deldry. Absolutely don't care. Not a character that I have any intention of doing much with. Gallon does great amounts of damage. If you pull his coins, he's worth upping. I obviously don't have enough, but he's going to be phased out pretty quick, so it's not anything you really need to seek. Moving on, Fat King, absolutely not. Bond, no, no. The blue Bond does a lot of damage on the Howlix Demon and will be for good for Hell with Hell Demons. So, I mean, he might be worth it, but he's not somebody you absolutely have to seek out. Another Deanne is another one that's kind of like, if you use her, you use her. If you don't, you don't. It's another SSR coin. So again, free to play. Budget players, I wouldn't seek her out, but if you got her, go ahead. But Wailing, go right and hit it good. He's another rare that I've leveled up. Hendrickson, absolutely not. This Merlin right here, I mean, if you're working with Escanor, is good if you're going to be using your other Merlin for something. She does the same thing as Gustav, and I leveled my Gustav just because he's cheaper. Griamore is another one that's not really a big deal if you want to go for it. The Green Hauser, no, unless you need it for an association. We've already went over these two. And then we have this Red Deanne, which I believe is I have her maxed. I believe it was the SR Deanne. So I maxed her out. I'm trying to max out every single SR and under. The new Liz, absolutely don't care. Her ult is another healing. She will sit there. SRs. All of these are, if you have the extra coins, go for it. If not, they're not a big deal. I've heard some pretty interesting things with Twigo, but again, he's a rare, so I of course have him maxed out. So guys, if you have any questions, please leave the comments down below. If you want to see anything, let me know. Make sure to hit that like button, and if you did enjoy the content and have not subscribed, make sure to hit that button so you can be notified when there's more. But until then, guys, I will check you later.